What's up guys, my name is JDCook5 and welcome back to an episode of the Fortuna Dusseldorf career mode. Before we get into this episode, if you haven't done so already, it'd be much appreciated if you're able to hit that like button, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. We start off today's episode with our first European adventure as Fortuna Dusseldorf manager, and we will be facing Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. Due to copyright reasons, I can't show you the group, but I will tell you physically so you know we are facing Real Madrid, Juventus and Club Brugge in the group stage of the Champions League. This is going to be the lineup to face the Madrid team then, and as you can see, we've gone for a strong team, that is for sure. Chimos in goal, Ikatura and Tuta as the centre-backs, Hickey on the right, Rami on the left, Chavez and Schlager in the middle with Musiala just in front there, Herrera on the left-hand side, Kevin Schad on the right, and Jan Fatih up top. The reason why Herrera is coming in for Solomon due to fitness reasons, and that's the same for Musiala playing in front of Apple Camp. We know what Real Madrid can do, we know what they're capable of, and they are one good side, that is for sure. And as you can see, some of the names that are floating about on your screen right now, they are causing some mayhem straight away, and that is exactly what they can do. 5 minutes into the tie, Vinicius Jr. opens up the scoring, making it Real Madrid 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 0. And then from this point, to be honest, I thought this was going to be a very long day, a very long day, because when you concede in that short amount of time against such a strong team, you just feel like you're just going to get an utter barrage of attack and attack and attack. Brilliant finish from Vinicius Jr. Nevertheless, though, just rifling it into the bottom corner. No chance of Chimos getting to that one whatsoever, and they are already leading in this time. They look to make it 2 here as Dani Ceballos finds his teammate on the left-hand side with an opportunity to stride past the defence here. Kevin Schad makes options harder, but as you can see, they backheel it to Vinny Jr. Problem for Vinny Jr. is he finds Bellingham, and if someone was on the end of that, that was a simple headed goal into an empty net, but it wasn't to be there. But Herrera nearly loses out, and as you can see, Vinny Jr. hits the post there, and they come so close twice there to making it 2-0. We slowly but surely set ourselves into the game, but as you can see, we're just still coming under such of a kind of barrage of attack here from Real Madrid attackers. Valverde looks to be able to see if he can get past us, and he does. He finds Vinny Jr. He finds Kolo Muani, and that is a very good bit of defending from Rami there. Calls for a penalty, but not to be given as Tuta clears his lines, finding Aaron Hickey on the right-hand side. Hickey finds Schlager with an opportunity to be able to get the ball up to the pitch there and cause a problem for Real Madrid here. Kevin Schad making a run, but he strays himself offside. He has to find Musiala. Now Ikatura switching sides to Rami as he looks to be able to stride forward and find Cesar Herrera. He's picked him out perfectly, to be honest. This is our first chance in on goal, and he strays just wide there. We need to be taking those chances, that is for sure, and they might not come that often, but we are putting the pressure on though, and we are looking a little bit better compared to the start. And as you can see, Musiala winging the ball back in such a dangerous area. Chavez now to Schlager. Schlager travelling forward. Kolo Muani with the interception there, as you can see, as Dani Ceballos picks it up as he finds Vinny Jr. Jr. now running forward, as you can see, with an options as white shirts are striding forward as he uses his pace to be able to get past Hickey, but he doesn't make it easy for him, that is for sure. Trying to get the ball off of Vinny Jr. as he finds Ceballos. Ceballos into the middle. He looks to find Kolo Muani, but Chavez with a really good interception as he falls to Hickey then as he looks to clear his lines, finding Ikatura. Ikatura to Chavez. Chavez to Schad now. Decent play by Dusseldorf. Now Schlager. He looks to be able to get onto it, but once again he's intercepted. Seems to be that we're just coming up too short in many situations, but we'll definitely keep at it, that is for sure, as Dani Ceballos looks to find Vinny Jr. on the left-hand side. He's been played in so much as he cuts inside, looking to run into the area. It's hard to get the ball off of him, and that is a very good save made by Chimos, and it will go out for a corner kick. Chimos asking big questions of his defence, as they have been a little bit lapse in this particular tie, as they get the corner whipped in there. Bellingham heads it, Tuta clears, only as far as Vinny Jr. once again back into the air as Kevin Schad picks it up on the right-hand side with an opportunity to now stride forward and hit them on the break while we can. And Kevin Schad looking very fast and looking very strong, and so is Jan Fatih. He's in on goal here to make it 1-1, and he has done so. It's Real Madrid 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, and that man Jan Fatih opens his account up in the Champions League then for a first time in his career history, and that is a very nice and cool finish there to beat the Belgian goalkeeper of Thibaut Courtois. Then just hitting him on the break there after the corner, knowing that there wasn't too many men back, and it was just nice to be able to hit them on the break, allowing ourselves enough time to be able to stride forward. Kevin Schad using his pace, Arp using his finishing technique, and we are now level at the Bernabeu as we go into the second half now. As you can see, Burrows finds his teammate Dani Ceballos as he looks to find Vinny Jr. Vinny's been so good, to be honest, in this game. He's so electric in that left-hand side as he finds Dani Ceballos. He's tried to stride forward there, but Hickey makes a lovely interception, finding his teammate Musiala. Not many men forward, but Musiala looks to stride forward there, as you can see, as Jan Fatih offers the support. He whips it in. It's Jan Fatih there, and a decent save made by Courtois. Not too much of a trouble in terms of being able to save save that one, and it will go out on the end there, as you can see, as a Real Madrid defence clear their lines. Substitutions to be made then as Areta comes off the field for Oscar Bob, and we're going to be changing it up sooner or later with the midfielders, also with Appelkamp coming on for Musiala. 22 minutes left to play, and this time it's still evens, as you can see, as Real Madrid have a long free kick as they look to play it short to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz looks to be able to play it forward, but Appelkamp with a lovely interception, finding his teammate Javier Schlager. Schlager strides forward, he finds Kevin Schad now. No one's back whatsoever. Valverde looks to be able to run back, but no one's going to catch up with him. It's Kevin Schad, and he's found the back of the net, and for the first time in this fixture, and for the first time in our history, I'm pretty sure, we lead against Real Madrid. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, Real Madrid 1, and we lead at the Bernabeu then. What a moment this is for Kevin Schad. What a moment this is for Fortuna Dusseldorf, and this is going to be one in the history books if we are able to come away with victory. A lovely counter-attacking player from Kevin Schad there. No one was catching whatsoever, and it seems to be the counter-attacks have really worked in our favour in this particular fixture, and we are now ahead now. Not too long left, that is for sure, but can that be the difference? I'm not too sure, to be honest, because it's going to be very hard for us to get kind of maintain this lead, knowing that Real Madrid are going to be coming back at us at all sort of kind of lengths to be able to do so. And Kevin Schad now looking strong here, and as you can see, we're intercepting it so high up the pitch. Another chance for Schad now, as you can see, he's looking to be shut off, but he finds Appelkamp there, and Courtois with a very big save, I have to say there, as you can see, looking to be able to see what we can do in this last 5 minutes or so. Can we hold on to this lead as Thibaut Courtois looks to clear his lines? He finds Kolo Muani there as he chests it down onto his teammate Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne looks to be able to find it on the left-hand side as he twists past Schad there, as you can see, looking to find Valverde, and he does. Valverde, now Bellingham, now Kolo Muani. Decent play from Madrid. 4 minutes left to play. Can they do something? Vinny Jr. now on the ball as he runs himself into the area. No space whatsoever, but he's found it in the most best way possible, because Vinny Jr. has equalled here at the Bernabeu. It's Real Madrid 2, Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, and that man Vinicius Jr. once again getting on the score sheet. It's 2 goals for Vinicius, and to be honest, it's been a heck of a display from him. No stopping him whatsoever. It's been so hard to be able to control anything that he does in this particular game, and it's just one of those where you have to accept you're coming against such a world-class player, and even if you do the most that you could possibly do, sometimes that isn't just enough then. And it looks to be that we might have one final chance after the kickoff. Not too much time left whatsoever, but we're going to give it our all. But Valverde intercepts. Schad getting stuck in once again there. Chavez, and now Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob travelling forward. He hits it there, and Thibaut Courtois will put it out for a corner kick. And Fortuna Dusseldorf have one last final chance to get ourselves in front in this tie there. Javier Schlager looks to whip in the corner. Decent delivery there. No one can meet it with a header. Valverde looks to clear. He puts it on to Burrows. Burrows to Meisler. Meisler to Bellingham. Bellingham now forward to Vinny Jr. And the full-time whistle has been blown in the Santiago Bernabeu. It's Real Madrid 2, Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, and we coming away with an equal points there in our first fixture in the Champions League group stage. It was a good tie, to be honest. It was very competitive. It was very enjoyable. A shame that we couldn't come away with all 3 points, but definitely a good display from the whole team, from the back to the front. Really well done, really hard fought. It's just a shame that we couldn't keep that man at bay, Vinicius Jr. Our heads now turn back to Bundesliga action there, as you can see, as we have a 3-1 victory over Heidenheim, as you can see. A bit of a change in terms of the lineup, but it seems to have worked in our favour. Tolisso, Emre Moore and Blanco getting on the score sheet to get another 3 points in our Bundesliga campaign against Heidenheim. Second game of the episode comes up against Giants that are Borussia Dortmund, then this time in the DFB Pokal. Massive test for us to be able to see if we can get our through to the next round and retain our trophy in the long run. This is the lineup: Vladir Chimos in goal, Ikatura and Tuta as the centre-backs, Hickey on the right, Rami facing his former team on the left-hand side, Chavez and Schlager in the middle, Musiala just in front. One change from the Madrid side as Solomon comes in for Areta on the left, Jan Verteep up top, and Kevin Schad on the right-hand side. We want to win this trophy once again, so let's see what we can do against Borussia Dortmund. Looking for a quick start in this DFB Pokal fixture. It's always hard to come by, but we're definitely going to give it some, that is for sure. We're passing around the back, as you can see. Ikatura just kind of looking to be able to see if he can find his forward there. Looking to find Chavez now. Chavez striding forward. He's travelling really fast at the same time. Looking to skip past the defenders. He's doing really well there, but he was stopped in his track there as Ozcan picks it up. He finds Darwin Núñez. We know what Núñez does. He always scores goals against us, and he's putting on the threat here, as you can see. He finds his teammate there, but a lovely save made by Vladir Chimos. Good start made by Dortmund, that is for sure, but we'll continue on. 8 minutes being played, and they're putting the pressure on once again there, as you can see. Pino fast, Darwin Núñez with a lovely bit of space there. You can't give this man time. He throws it back to Pellegrini. Pellegrini with an option to shoot. He puts it onto Ozcan. Ozcan now has a chance. He finds Malin. Now Pellegrini. And Vlade Chimos with a very big save. Lots of chances for Dortmund early on in this time. It seems to be that we haven't done anything so far as we look to be able to see if we can create our first real attack off this particular fixture, as Lobotka finds his teammate there, but Chavez intercepts his Lobotka once again there, putting it back onto Darwin Núñez with an option to find Malin. Malin now has the ball intercepted. Lovely interception from Schlager. He puts it onto Solomon. Solomon with an option to be able to see if he could stride even further forward in front of goal. And Manor Solomon opens the score, and it's Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Borussia Dortmund 0. And that man, Manor Solomon, is just growing game by game. He seems to be going up a decent rating at the same time. He's doing very, very well, I have to say. And once again there, Manor Solomon strikes. Really well done from Manor Solomon, to be honest. Lot of pace, a lot of injection to be able to kind of burst past the defenders and still keep his cool in front of goal. And it seemed all too easy there for the Israeli winger. Very happy for him. Very happy that we are in front. And it is now 1-0 to Fortuna Dusseldorf. Looking to carry on that form straight away there, as you can see Borussia Dortmund in the middle looking to find a teammate. Ozcan strides forward. He finds Núñez. Núñez has an option there, but unfortunately Couture intercepts, and on the attack we once go. Javier Schlager finds Musiala, and once again that man Solomon is there, but it's intercepted unfortunately as Ozcan picks up the pieces, finding Lobotka. Lobotka to Roth on the left hand side with an option to see if he can skip past the midfielders. He finds King. King now Lobotka. Lovely play from Dortmund so far, growing into it now. Martinez now on the right hand side looking for an option to get the ball into the area there, as you can see, as Rami makes a really good interception, finding Solomon. Solomon making a burst on the left hand side with an option to be able to see if he could stride even further forward and create a problem for Dortmund. The same situation where he was in, where he got the first. Could he make it 2? And yes, he does. A carbon copy of his previous goal. And it's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, Borussia Dortmund 0. And Manor Solomon is getting us through to the next round, it seems, with a lovely finish or two in this fixture. Once again, as I mentioned, a very carbon copy-like of his first goal. Simple finish, but very effective. And we are now 2 goals ahead. It's still in the first half now, as you can see, 37 minutes being played. It's been a good first half for Fortuna Dusseldorf, I have to say, as Darwin Núñez looks to stride forward, finding Ozcan. Now Pellegrini. Lovely ball to Pino on the left-hand side. Can he cut in on the right and cause a problem? He finds Darwin Núñez. He's got the space there, and it is a very good opportunity to get himself a goal there, but it wasn't to be. And it still stays 2-0, but Dortmund are definitely knocking on the door, that is for sure, as Ozcan in the middle finds Pino. Pino with an option there as he finds Ozcan once again there. Ozcan to Lobotka. Decent passing by Dortmund, looking to be able to solidify a decent kind of performance here in this rest of the first half, as they haven't done too well so far. Decent ball, but Rami clears only as far as Ozcan there, as you can see. Ozcan now back to Lobotka. Lobotka looking to do something, but Javier Schlager intercepts, finding Shard. Shard to Arp, and what an attacking play this is. Musiala has found himself in no man's land because there's no one in front of him whatsoever, and this is a chance, and he finds the back of the net. Fortuna Dusseldorf 3, Borussia Dortmund 0, and that man Florian Musiala gets himself on the score sheet to be able to have a 3-goal advantage, and surely we are through to the next round of the DFB Pokal. But yeah, this is going to be a tough one, that is for sure, because even though that we are 3-0 up, Dortmund are going to come right back at us in the second half, and we can expect a barrage of attacks, that is for sure. They've got nothing to lose in the situation, so it's either going to go really bad or really, really good. Start of the second half now, as you look to be able to see if Dortmund can get themselves a goal straight away, and they're looking to do so as Martinez picks it up on the right hand side, looking to stride past the defenders, and he does there, as you can see. No one can pick him up whatsoever. This is a perfect opportunity for someone there, and it is Darwin Núñez. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 3, Borussia Dortmund 1, and that man Darwin Núñez always scoring against us, isn't he? He's always doing something, and it's always that man Darwin Núñez. But they have got a goal back. They've still got a 2-goal deficit, don't get me wrong, but they have got a goal back, so it's going to be a bit of a kind of one where we've now got to go backs to the wall now, maybe get a goal for ourselves, maybe just put the pressure off us, you just never know. But Dortmund are looking good now in the second half. Lobotka finds Pino on the left hand side, options there as you can see, but Javier Schlager intercepts, as looking to be able to find his teammate Tuta. Tuta does a little bit of skill to be able to find Javier Schlager. Schlager now striding forward, he runs into a gap there as you can see, and he looks to be able to play an option on the left hand side to Rami, but he can't win the header, but Martinez does there as you can see, as he finds Malin. Malin now to Darwin Núñez. Lovely play from Dortmund so far. He could square it, but he doesn't. He looks to hold on to it, but he finds Pellegrini, and Pellegrini finds the back of the net. Now it's Fortuna Dusseldorf 3, Borussia Dortmund 2, and in a space of about 11 minutes they find themselves already with a 1-goal disadvantage, and this is looking very good for Borussia Dortmund. The momentum and everything is going with them so far. I thought Nunes might square it, but he backheels it onto his teammate, and it works out perfectly, to be honest, and they have got themselves back into this game then with only a 1-goal deficit, and it is now Fortuna Dusseldorf 3, Borussia Dortmund 2. Having conceded 2 goals consecutively, it needs to be a point now where we need to get back on the horse and do something, and Kevin Schade is going to create an opportunity straight away there, but Kobel does deny him in that situation as he looks to be able to offload it to a man in yellow, and as you can see there's many people available as he kicks it out on the right hand side. Lovely ball to Malin then as he picks it up and looks to be able to stride even further forward. Malin to Lobotka now, Lobotka to Nunes, lovely play from Dortmund. This could put on a third now. Darwin Nunes now striding forward, this is brilliant, but Ikatura with a lovely interception. What a tackle that was as Rami picks it up on the left hand side. Now we go on the attack as Solomon looks to be able to stride forward. Rami in options there as you can see. Solomon now looks to square it to Arp. This is going to be brilliant. It's Mustiaja, and it is a very good shot there, but unfortunately not resulting in any goal whatsoever, as we will make some substitutions and Jan Fatih Arp to come off the pitch for Sinclair Armstrong. It makes it first kind of game of the season. Gallardo coming on for Rami on the left hand side also, and Sanagre will come in the middle in the latter parts of the game, and I feel like we'll be put on Tananka for Chavez. 77 minutes being played. Dortmund still have a chance. They still have a moment to be able to get themselves into this game. McAllister's come on for Dortmund as he finds Malin then. And once again there, Ikatura with the interceptions. We look to be able to clear our lines. Gallardo was unsuccessful in the first attempt. Can he be successful in the second? As he looks to battle for the ball. As he puts it out to Pellegrini. Pellegrini with an option on the right hand side. Back to Malin it goes. Then Gallardo's got his work cut out after coming off the bench. Lovely tackle there. Calls for a foul but not to be given as Mustiaja picks it up as he makes a 1-2 with Armstrong. But Armstrong just can't offload the ball quick enough. And unfortunately that will be the end of that particular attack as Dortmund pick it up on the left hand side. Roth has got an opportunity there as you can see, looking to find Pellegrini. Now Pellegrini is found there, difficult to get past the red and white shirts as Schade makes a lovely block finding Mustiaja, and now Armstrong's on the run once again. We love hitting people on the counter attack, and this is the perfect chance for Sinclair Armstrong, and he should put this game to bed as Fortuna Dusseldorf 4, Dortmund 2, and that man Sinclair Armstrong gets his first goal of the season. We haven't seen much of Armstrong as of late, to be honest, obviously kind of getting the replacement for Blanco and Jan Fatih Arp being up the top, and it's been very hard for Armstrong to get himself into the side, but this might just spur on something different for Sinclair Armstrong. I'm not too sure, I can't say in certain, but that is a very important goal, and it's a very good one at that, holding his nerve, bursting past the defenders, and a simple but effective finish past Kobel to hopefully solidify this result against Borussia Dortmund, and that would mean we are through to the next round of the DFB Pokal. As you can see, Vladir Chimos taking a goal kick with the 90 minutes, it's +1 on the clock as we wait for the full-time whistle to be blown. And there it is, full time here, blown at the Dusseldorf Arena, and it's Fortuna Dusseldorf 4, Borussia Dortmund 2, Charismations 2, Borussia Dortmund, but a slight bit of revenge after knocking us out in the Super Cup there, but we have done very well, I have to say, in getting that victory and proceeding through to the next round of the DFB Pokal. Notable factor for Manor Solomon, 2 attempts, 2 goals there, and we had Mustiaja get on the score sheet, and hats off to Sinclair Armstrong coming back into the side and getting a very well earned goal, but we can't rest there because we have another big game in the Bundesliga, this time facing the Giants Bayern Munich away from home. This is the lineup: Vladir Chimos in goal, Tuta and Ikatura as the centre-backs, Hickey on the right, Gallardo on the left, Schlager and Tananka in the middle with Appelkamp just in front there. Herrera comes in for Solomon on the left, Bob comes in for Schade on the right, and Jan Fatih Arp remains up top. It's always difficult to come away from home against Bayern Munich and get a result, but we're definitely going to give it our all, that is for sure. But we lose that in the 8th minute there, as you can see. Arana picks it up on the left-hand side, looking to find Parisi there as they make a 1-2, and he looks to make the overlapping run, but he does find a teammate, and one of them is Harry Kane now. Harry Kane striding forward as he finds a teammate on the left-hand side with options there, as Vereina's been found on the left there, and he has been taken out, and unfortunately that will be a penalty early on in this tie, and unfortunately we have conceded a penalty, and it will be that man Tuta that was liable. Unfortunately, he completely takes out the opposition there, and unfortunately Harry Kane will now step up from the spot. He's pretty much always kind of good from the penalty spot, and this will prove it right here, right now. Vladir Chimos goes the right way, but unfortunately the penalty is way too good there to be saved, and Harry Kane makes it Bayern Munich 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 0. He jumps over to Hoarding to celebrate with the fans, and it's very well earned, to be honest. They've started fairly quickly, and that penalty was definitely sublime, I have to say. No stopping that one in any situation whatsoever. Picked a corner, and he definitely got got it, that is for sure. And they are now in front here by Munich as we look to be able to carry on. 15 minutes being played. Tananka finds his teammate Xavier Schlager, but unfortunately Lawrence makes a light interception. Musiala now looking to find Sane on the right hand side, looking to burst forward there as you can see. Musiala makes a supporting run as Sane finds him on the right hand side. He cuts inside, finding Sane once again there. 1-2's flying about as he looks to find Harry Kane, but Gallardo makes an interception, finding his teammate Cesar Herrera on the left hand side. He plays it into the middle to Xavier Schlager, but once again there the passing isn't good enough as Lima retrieves there and looking to make a run now is Leroy Sane. Leroy Sane's got a perfect chance here. Once again there he puts it back to his teammate Klaus. Klaus looking to skip past the defenders, but he's unsuccessful in his attempt. But it will be a free kick, a bit of a soft one I have to say, with 20 minutes being played. A free kick deep in their half there. Kane whips it in, Jan Verteep whips it out there as Herrera looks to be able to go on the attack himself. He might have anyone with him, but he's going to do it all by himself there, and he gets the past the defenders so well. Lawrence can't catch up with him, Parisi can't catch up with him, and Cesar Herrera levels the scoring. It's Bayern Munich 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, and that man Cesar Herrera gets himself on the score sheet to draw things level here against Bayern Munich. We haven't had the best of starts, and that's probably been our best chance, and we've definitely kind of made the most of it, that is for sure. No real opportunities from the Fortuna Dusseldorf players, but we've definitely taken it in this particular moment, and we are now level thanks to their effort from Cesar Herrera. Definitely happy about that on that for sure, because it wasn't coming in any means, but we've still got a lot of defending to do for the rest of the half and in the second as Musiala picks it up, finding his teammate there on the left hand side. Options are there as Harry Kane strides forward, finding Parisi. This is a perfect pass from Harry Kane, but he needs support at the same time to be able to kind of do something. He now finds Musiala there, and Vladir Chimos with a very big save, putting it out for a corner kick. Then 35 minutes being played then, as you can see, they're looking to be able to see if they can get something from the corner as Conrad Lyman whips the ball into the area. It's going to be Harry Kane now, and an absolutely stonker of a header. It's Bayern Munich 2, Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, and that man Harry Kane gets himself on the score sheet then, and Vladir Chimos didn't even attempt it in that moment. A complete dead cert top corner header, nothing you could do in any situation whatsoever, and that is a perfect goal from the Englishman to put his side in front once again. This fixture's been tough for us, and there's no kind of seeing us getting us anywhere near into this game. But as you can see, Castells has a goal kick as Hickey looks to be able to intervene and win the header. Jan Verteep heads it down to Xavier Schlager, who finds Tananka. Runs a maid on the right hand side as Hickey looks to be able to play in a ball here, as you can see. Lovely ball, to be honest. It's Appelkamp now, and that ball was absolutely sublime, but the finish wasn't. And as you can see, he knows how much of a big kind of decision that was to make, and he didn't make the right one. But unfortunately, we are still trailing into the second half. We now go 46 minutes being played. A lovely start from Bayern Munich. This could be the perfect opener in the second half. And Vladir Chimos with a very big save, it has to be said, as they get a corner kick. Then chance for Bayern Munich to have another go from the corner. As you can see, we're looking to defend our line. Sane whips it in there. No clearance. It falls to Hickey. No one can clear it. It's Andrik. Now Delict now on the edge. It finds Andrik once again now. It's Conrad Lima. And he finds the back of the net to make it Bayern Munich 3, Fortuna Dusseldorf 1. And unfortunately, Conrad Lima might have got the best of us in that situation to make it 3-1 for his side. And they now have a 2-goal advantage in this second half. Not really that much time left to be able to get 2 goals to be able to level it up. They have a 3 to be able to go in front. I'm not too sure if that's going to be the case, but a very good finish from Conrad Lyman nevertheless. There's absolutely rifles it into the corner there, no stopping it whatsoever. And Vladir Chimos has now conceded 3 goals in this tie. Substitutions to be made then as Blanco comes on for Jan Verteep, who had a lacklustre performance. Same for Oscar Bob as he comes off for Kevin Shard, and that will be that for the wingers there and the attackers as we look to change up things there as Chavez comes on for Tananka. Still half an hour left to play in this particular fixture, but another chance there for Bayern Munich as Vladir Chimos saves nice and comfortably as he throws it out to Kevin Shard on the right hand side. Options are there as he looks to find Xavier Schlager. 1-2 being made as Shard makes a bursting run here. Options, as I mentioned, as Blanco looks to be able to offer support. Kevin Shard might use him as he squares it up Blanco. It's a first time hit there, and it is a goal. It's Bayern Munich 3, Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, and he got very lucky, I have to say, that Blanco gets the goal then, and it was the case of having this shot, getting the rebound, and where the ball just falls straight to his feet and where the goalkeeper hasn't got straight back up, it was a simple open net to be able to finish it in, and it's a very good finish at the same time. He kind of scissor kicks it into the goal there. Didn't expect that whatsoever from Blanco, but he has got ourselves in some sort of reach back into the game, but we've still got some hard parts to do. 20 minutes left to be played there. As you can see, Bayern Munich is still hitting the pressure on us, and they're looking for an option, but Kevin Shard and Hickey team up as Hickey looks to be able to play it on the right hand side. Options are there. There's many options, to be honest. Many red and white shirts driving forward. Hickey whips it in there, but not enough from Appelkamp. It's now Blanco. but unfortunately he just misses the net. A very good chance to get ourselves level, but it's not going to be enough because the full-time whistle is Bayern Munich 3, Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, and unfortunately we fall short in this particular fixture, not gaining a point, not gaining anything whatsoever, and losing out on all three. Hats off to Harry Kane, 2 goals, 2 attempts. They were definitely the better side. Nevertheless, I know they had a penalty, but I would say they were definitely the better side out of the two, and they deserved all 3 points in this fixture. Last game is a simulation game against Club Brugge there, as you can see, looking to be able to see if we can get something in this game, and we do get our first victory in the Champions League against Club Brugge. Rami, Emre Moore, Jan-Fatih Arp and Manor Solomon getting on the score sheets there to be able to solidify a very kind of convincing victory against the Belgian outfit Club Brugge. Here is the Bundesliga table at the end of the episode then, and as you can see, we've dropped down the pecking order slightly, but there's still so long to go. We've played 6 games, we've won 4, we've drawn 1, and we've lost 1. Currently sitting on 13 points there, and only 3 points off of the actual first place itself. Schalke having a very good season, SC Cologne having a very good season, Augsburg in 8th there also, so a few teams that you wouldn't normally expect are doing well, but yeah, it's very kind of early days. You can't exactly predict anything that's going to happen from this stage, and we're still in for a chance, but as you can see on the right-hand corner, our next game is Borussia Dortmund at home, so we've got to play them once again there, but we're definitely going to be up for the test, that is for sure. But that's going to be the end of this particular episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe for more content, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.